back. Today we are going to continue the rambling over Concord's character designs. If you want to hear my thoughts on the matter, as well as first character in line, one-off, you have the video somewhere here on the screen. Now let's get straight into it because I have a lot to talk about Bazz. Bazz is a highly mobile flanker that can quickly get in, take out a carrier support, and dip. In other words, she is a bold and fashionable assassin. Yeah, Bazz suffers from the same issue as one-off, that you don't get the alignment of the character right away. Is she good? Is she bad? Is she chaotic? Is she energetic? Her personality is not clear from the design and the shape language. And if you need a written description to explain how your character is, that kinda says weak character design. I'm sorry. I tried watching the official Free Gunner adventures they posted featuring Bazz in order to see what's her personality. I'm going to be honest, I think in these cinematics the character's design is not that bad. I don't know how to say it, but it kind of works much better in this simplified anime kind of style. Bazz in this ones is just a pretty cool, confident, not much of a assassin, more like a trickster kind of type, which is something I will try to use more in my redesign. But the personality we see here, it's not connected to the design much, and I also think because they changed the colors are much more muted, they are easier to connect with each other, I guess. The bright light purple in her hair is not present in this, therefore it's actually looking better than the design we got in game. I don't know how that is possible, but I think the ones that made this animation didn't have the same direction, or didn't have the same vision, or didn't have the same, I don't know what they didn't have. In other words, this looks better. It's not the best, but it looks alright. You also see more details on the clothing. You see the details on the top. It looks like some mesh stuff thingies. And also, if I can find a... Oh, I like her face.
What did he say?
If I can find a shot with her full body... Do you see this here? This is not in the original design. Look, this is even better because you see her clothing. I'm going to go back and I'm going to slow playback speed. Look at her pants, especially. Oh, I just realized these are... Oh, I think that's her star-shaped ability. I think that's the ability. It's not something we should think. It's not the knife. There's a mark on it, which is interesting. But look at the pants, alright? The pants are one, a different color. Two, the material that's in the design, it's different. Even the hands are different, actually. If you look at them, this thing, it's much less present in the design we got in official game. The knives are purple. They are not purple in the picture we got in game. I want to take a little bit of time to talk about stereotypes because Concord avoided stereotypes so hard it failed to convey a feeling. There are bad stereotypes that we are all aware of, and there are also good stereotypes that we can use in order to understand what a character is about at a first glance. For this example, an assassin character is typically characterized by tight or flowy outfits and an agile playstyle. That doesn't mean you can't break such stereotypes. Doesn't mean all assassins need to be thin and fragile. But you still need to do it in a way that makes sense for the kit of the character and for the vibe of the character. If they are meant to be quick, you can't put bulky pieces on them that will definitely slow them down. It's about the readability of your design towards your audience. Bazz doesn't have a motif or a iconic element to make her stand out and connect her to a story within the universe she's part of. Now let's talk about appeal. I'm not talking about being sexy or not, that's another discussion, but characters do need to be appealing to the audience so you can connect with the character in a way or another. That being either through the design, like aesthetically pleasing in designs, or through their personality, something that you can relate with, like a mother or a character that seeks peace. We like that. Good character design will communicate to the viewer the personality, the goals, and the setting to different degrees. You can also go into the other side and have too many things on your character design that's going to make too much noise that you don't know what the character wants to be. There are also characters that take themselves too serious, and I think Concord kinda has this issue where you want to be so realistic about something and so vague about something that you just don't say anything. The point is, you don't want that in a hero shooter game. You want your characters to be so point is, Concord took themselves too serious that just simply didn't work out. Another issue with the Concord character designs is that they are missing contrast. The coat here on Bazz is just a big blob of red, which could mean danger, but it's also target market on her back. She's supposed to be a knife wielder. If you are going from Overwatch and you are playing Genji, you want to know what character in another game is going to be close to the playstyle that I like, and if you look at her, you're not going to see that. She's going to be a missed opportunity because she doesn't read as what she's supposed to read as. I will start this by just changing the pose with Liquify. I want to keep the essence alive, and a lot of you guys appreciated that, so I will continue to do it just like that. Even with the least amount of changes, you can see how the silhouette improved. I played with the concepts of the jacket. I tried to make it open and closed. I liked the open one a little bit more, and then I decided to change the color of the top to match the pants in some sort of bodysuit underneath. The glasses were a pain. I really tried to keep the glasses as they are. I tried to make them fit. I just didn't like it. I opted in the end for something more loud, using that star shape I wanted to use and trying to make it a little bit more futuristic. I continued by trying to paint the face as close as I could to the inspiration, Jamila Adderley. I'm sorry if I destroyed that name. I don't think they really captured this trans singer's face. Her face is much longer, her lips are much bigger. Okay, now I'm very excited about this because there's a creator on TikTok. I'm going to put on the screen her name and her picture. She is amazing. When I saw this hair, I knew I need to make this the hairstyle of Bazz. I'm checking the silhouette again as I go, and you can already see how much more personality the character has. I was a little bit worried because I thought, hey, I know this silhouette for somewhere. It looked a little bit like Zeri from League of Legends, but after checking it a bit more, there are enough differences to set them apart, and the only similarity is the puffs and the bigger jacket that's part of the silhouette. My thoughts throughout this design was to show the two sides of this character. One side the assassin or the role she's playing, the other side her extravagant, her fashiony and loud and bold personality. That being the jacket versus the what's underneath the jacket. continue to add the star motif everywhere. When you're creating a character, don't be afraid to use your motif whenever you feel like it. Repetition is a good part of the design, and if it's too much, the client or the company or whatever environment you're working in will tell you so, and you can adjust if needed. Better to have it more than to have it not at all. I continued here to add details on the jacket, on the pants, on everything. I inspired the shoes from the trickster god of the Greeks, Hermes, which I think it's pretty cool because of all the movement and stuff. Now for the last part, you're just going to see me fixing the contrast, fixing the textures, smoothing everything out, fixing the colors, and making every texture look like it's supposed to be. And we got to the final result at last. Here you can see a before versus after. I think the redesign is pretty fun, if I can say so myself. There are things that obviously I will change about this as well, but the more you change about the character, the more you're going to change the character, and I wanted to keep their vision, from my opinion, as much as possible, and I think I did that pretty well, I hope. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching this far. Thank you for the kind comments on the first video. If you'd like to see more, please tell me. I'm reading and I'm answering every comment, and I will continue with the next character if you guys would like me to. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.